Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. Teens are using new technology and social media in ways unprecedented. 17-year-old Jacklyn Lee joins us, and she took that to a whole new level with her own web show, which is called This Teen Life. And it's so good to see you, Jacklyn.
It's nice to see you too.
17 years old. You're going to be sitting where I'm sitting.
I know, I hope so.
She wants to be a foreign news correspondent, but tell us how this all came about. Now teens have a place to go where they can talk about bullying or cutting or any kind of issues they have.
So basically what happened was I started job shadowing anchors and reporters when I was 15 years old. And then just by seeing kind of the broadcast journalism world, I realized that I had a passion for it. And so then I thought, okay, well, I need to kind of invent my own thing, especially with, since with technology today, I can easily just go online and just create my own little home with that. So I also really wanted to help out my peers because there's so many kids who go through so many different hardships and they feel like they have no one who understands them or who's going through something similar. So then I wanted to create a web show in order to, combine my passion for my peers and for broadcast journalism to help other people.
So she elicits a sophomore in high school to help her put together a website,
Yes.
which you can operate from your bedroom.
Yes.
So there's no overhead, no cost involved there.
Yeah.
And you're in 44 different states and 30 different countries.
41
Okay.
US states and 30 different countries.
Never let facts get in the way of a
never.
story. Let me point that out right now, Jacklyn. But what was your experience that led to this? Was it the Boys and Girls Club? What was it?
The Boys and Girls Club, I have been volunteering for the Boys and Girls Club since I was a freshman in high school. And that organization has really helped me flourish as a young adult. They have taught me how to be proactive and how to create my own projects and then use that to help other people. And so the Boys and Girls Club has played a huge part in forming who I am today.
And where do you, we talked about you being a foreign news correspondent.
Yes.
You've given over 250 hours to the Boys and Girls Club. When you're so young, where do you take it? Where do you take it from here? Will you expand This Teen Life when you're no longer a teen?
I don't know about that because part of This Teen Life is being a teenager and helping to film other teenagers, and there's just kind of this relatability to it. Hopefully when I'm in college, I can kind of take something similar. I don't really know exactly what it is yet, but then kind of spread that to where it can reach more people because I'll obviously have the university's backing as well. And so then I can just create a bigger project and make it better.
Are teens willing to talk about some of these issues that are kind of personal?
It's hard to find some of the teenagers who are willing to do it. For example, I did do an episode on cutting and self-harm. And kids who have gone through depression or kids who have gone through that sort of experience don't necessarily want to talk about that. So the teens that I interview are ones who have gone through the experience and who are healthy enough to talk about it, if that makes sense.
The next step will be like 60 Minutes style where you disguise their voice and hide them behind a screen or something like that.
I hope so. I can learn how to do that technique.
Then you can talk about. Now, who's filming? Are you just setting up a tripod or is someone shooting everything for you?
It kind of depends. Normally, when I'm shooting the interview, it could either I have one camera that's on a tripod, and then sometimes I'll have like a friend of mine who he wants to be a filmer anyway for TV and movies, and so he will film more dynamic shots, and then sometimes when we're just kind of walking around and they're just showing me like, oh, well, this is what I used to use or whatever, then I'll just take the camera and then just shoot different B-roll for that.
So you're essentially a one-man band. You can do everything.
Yeah.
Not only content, but the visuals and so forth. Well, very interesting, Jacklyn Lee. Thank you so much for joining us. Continued good luck and success with your career.
Thank you.
I think you're one of the youngest people we've had on Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. Thanks for joining us.